Hello and welcome to our pick a card reading. Today we are doing a yes or no question with timing. So I think these are going to be short readings, but we're going to pick a yes or no and then do some timing. I have both yes or no and timing cards, and then pull some tarot to kind of get a bit more information on the situations. So these are the cards that I have. I have Advocate, Hermit, Child, Divine, and Femme Fatale. Okay, and take your time to see which pile you resonate with, and I will see what you're reading. Hello, pile 1, welcome to your reading. So we're going to start with the Advocate card. Light attributes. Inspires you to put compassion into action. Shadow attribute. Embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. Okay, so we're going to start with pulling the yes or no and the timing card. Okay, so what I think we're going to do is I'm going to pull a yes or no card, and then we're going to pull a couple timing cards, because I feel like that would give us more options for timing. And then we're going to pull a bunch of tarot. Okay, so in a way you wouldn't expect. So that's a yes, but not in the way that you planned it out, or not in your timeline. Okay, and I'm going to pull 3 of these and put them face down, and then you can pick the pile that you resonate with. Okay, pile 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this is an indeterminate, so it's either they don't want to tell you or it's undecided yet. And today, so this could be literally today, or more likely it's just like very, very, very soon. And then a year from now. So this could be literally a year from now, or it just could be like, 10 to like 14 months from now kind of thing. Okay, so we're going to put these up here. And we're going to pull some more cards to see what the situation, like what we should know about what's going on, and then see what I can say about this card. We have the Empress and Judgment. Okay, and then the Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm not a doctor and I don't normally do this, but this could come out for people who are asking about pregnancy-related questions. I don't tend to read those, but we have the Queen of Cups and the Empress, which are very much mother figures. Okay, and then we have Celebration. Yeah, so still giving me those vibes. But we're just going to read this as someone who, this is someone who just has a good outcome. Like, you are celebrating this yes. You are celebrating this yes, for sure. There might be a need to advocate for yourself to get this yes. But all I'm seeing is this is a yes that you really, really want, something that you are celebrating, something that you're excited to have. I see a community around you with this yes. So that is amazing to see. Now we're going to ask if you can give information on the way we wouldn't expect. Oh, that's a lot of cards. Okay, so we have the Judgment, the Sun, 9 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. What I'm seeing from this is that there's going to be a decision ruled in your favor. Now, I don't know what that decision is, but the Justice, the Sun, and the 6 of Pentacles really does give to me a community judgment. Like there's something outside of yourself being involved in this that's going to clear things up or give some peace and clarity into the situation that you've been really like struggling with and really kind of persevering against. And that goes back to the celebrating. as well. So, you know, if you've had a decision, like if you're waiting on a decision from someone else that you've had to advocate for, this is like just confirming, like astounding, like yes, you'll be celebrating it for the majority of you within the year, is what I'm seeing with this. So I'm just going to pull some oracles to see if we can get any more like themes or feelings or advice before we end your reading. These are very short for some reason. Animals. So animals are important. Some of you, this is your life purpose. This is something that will bring you a lot of fulfillment and joy. You know, animals, again, can come up just to represent people because, you know, people are animals. So maybe you'll work with people. This will be involving people. We have the people here and the people of the community here, our community here. So, you know, when animals come up, I'm always aware that humans, we are animals too. Any final messages? A fiery climax approaches, and it's time to take action. Okay, they're both in Aries. And this deck is well shuffled. I've had it for like a year at least. So Aries season might be important for you. I need to take action and a completion of your project, your situation. So this is going to happen with one last final push on your part as well. This looks amazing, pile one. Like there's so much happiness and brightness and celebrating that it looks amazing. It looks like an amazing outcome. Okay, and we're going to see if there's any situations or any last messages, because this is at a super short reading. And I hate when they're so short. Okay. So final messages for you, pile one, before we call this a day. We have fox, shrewdness, and resourcefulness, especially in business. Yeah, this goes back to advocate, the advocate card. Like you might have to advocate for yourself. Again, we have to take action card, so you might really need to put yourself first and be determined. We have that with the Nine of Wands as well. So there is a need that you will have to take some action, and you will have to make sure that you put the effort in. It's not going to just like fall in your lap. But I do see an amazing outcome, and I see it being like an easy win. Like I don't see you putting in, like it's not stressing how much work you have to put in. It's just saying put in the work and be shrewd. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Okay, so after that whole spiel, we got this card. So it's not going to be all easy sailing. There's going to be difficulties. This is all talking about how you'll feel after you get your yes. I feel like it's just so positive. There's no need to worry because everything's going to turn up okay for you. And then we have Astral House, happiness. Yeah, again, the whole reading, I was just getting happiness and celebration and celebrating. And so it's just reiterated there. Yeah, this is an amazing, resounding yes, pile one. So that's all I have for your reading, I think. Please let me know in the comments below what you did and did not like. If it was too short. I love hearing from you guys. Thank you for watching. Hello, pile two. Hello, pile two, and welcome to your reading. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to lay out one yes or no card and then a few timing cards. These readings are very short, as I said before, so I hope that's okay. So we shall start with some tarot cards, and then we'll pull the yes or no. Actually, let's read this first. Hermit, light attributes. Seeks solitude to focus intently on inner life. Serves personal creativity. Shadow attributes. Withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. Okay, we're going to pull a yes or no card. There are other factors at play. So this is a maybe. I'm going to pull 3 cards face down and let you pick a pile. So I feel like the timing can be a bit more like changeable. Okay, so we have pile 1, 2, and 3. Okay, pile 1. Help is needed. Yes, that goes back to the other factors at play. I feel like with the Hermit, you're being very self-focused and you're very like withdrawn like into yourself, and there's a need to reach out and, you know, get help from other people. Pile 2. Okay, so when this one pops up, it means either the timing's undecided or it doesn't want to tell you. And pile 3. Okay, you know, I am going to read this one as this was the card for all of you, like in my opinion, because I shuffled those and cut those, and this is what we have. So I think this is just help is needed for all of you. Sorry about that, I tried. Okay, so yes or no, this is a maybe. And I do wonder if there's a need to reach out to other people, like maybe you're too withdrawn and it's not going to happen unless you have this help. So we're going to pull some cards and see if we can get any insight. 10 of Swords. Okay. Oh wow. 3 of Cups and 10 of Wands. This just makes me feel very heavy. We have the 2 10s. We have, you know, a challenging ending and just like a lot of work, overworked, overburdened. And then we have the 3 of Cups, which is like friendship, happiness, celebration, parties with friends, right? The feeling I'm getting here is that there's a need to reach out more. Maybe you're just so withdrawn that it's not going to be a yes because you're not meeting the people you need to meet, or you're not, like, there's someone who can help you, but if you don't talk with them or meet them or connect with them, it can't happen because they're not going to be there. I'm also seeing that there maybe this is more of a shadow attribute where you're withdrawn from society out of fear, or there's a fear to connect, or a fear of ridicule from other people. Like maybe you've had bad experiences with that. But as it is, this is going to be, well, what I got with as it is a no, unless something changes. But we're going to pull some more cards to see advice for, like, what are these factors at play? The Star and the Hanged Man. Okay. It's almost like you're waiting for the answer to come to you. It's almost like you're waiting for whatever this is. You're just waiting for it to become a yes as to fall into your lap. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's really what I'm getting here. Is that you're almost waiting for this to fall into your lap and to be a yes. But it's not just going to become a yes. Okay, so we're going to ask for some advice. Page of Cups. And there's that Hermit again. Yeah, your advice here is just to make connections. We have the Page of Cups, which is like new emotional connections, like new like messages. Like when I was studying this deck, I think the book that I was reading way back in the 90s, because I am old, this was about like things that come out of the blue, like messages out of the blues, like a psychic, like insights, things like that, just like things out of the blue. But I take it really to mean like new emotional connections, which I think could be completely wrong, but that's just how I read it, because that's how I've learned from the book that I had, because this is before the internet. And then we have just conflict. Like, this isn't serious conflict, but this is more like miscommunications and just like lots of little things that add up. And then we have indecision, or trying to balance and struggle. And then solitude. So, you know, I really think this is just a lot of, like, I'm just getting just a, like, I got fear, like a fear of making these connections, because you're just juggling in like all of this inner in conflict and indecisiveness. And just look at, like, these cards are just struggling to juggle and maintain everything. So I really do think the biggest message here is that things aren't going to fall in your lap, and that there's really a need to get out and meet people, and to not be so stuck in your head. And I know that's not the message you came on this reading to hear, because this is supposed to be a simple, light, quick yes or no timing reading. But that's really, I've gotten a message like 3 times in a row. So that's what I'm giving you, because that's what I'm getting, and I don't like sugarcoating. And I do know, if you want to go tell me this, I read this card wrong, that's okay. Please do. It won't change how I read it, but this may have been for you and not for me. This card that come up, right? Like how you read it. Okay, so I'm going to pull some advice cards for you, because this is what I'm getting. Okay, so we have happiness, which card of happiness. So yeah, you need to go after what makes you happy. And you know, maybe this is just a case of you're so withdrawn because you're focused on doing what you have to do, but it doesn't make you happy, and you're not just going to become happy unless you make the changes to make yourself, like, to do things that make you happy. And then family. Okay. Yeah, so advice is to go after what makes you happy. And again, we see community and we see people there. So this looks like a yes if you go after what makes you happy, but it looks like it's a no if you keep doing what you're currently doing, because it's just not going to fall into your lap. Step out of your comfort zone. What have I been saying this entire reading? Adjustments are required. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Pile 2, except that it's been the same message again and again and again. So short, sweet, to the point. Please let me know what you felt, what resonated, what did not resonate. I love hearing from you guys. And thank you for watching. Hi, Pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So we are doing a yes or no timing reading. These have been short, sweet, and to the point. I hope that is okay. So we are going to start by reading this. Child Divine. Light attributes. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. Shadow attributes. An inability to defend oneself against negative forces. Okay. And how I've been doing these is I've been pulling one yes or no question, card rather, and then pulling 3 timing questions, and then you pick from the piles. It's for the best that it doesn't. So that is a no. So we'll pull timing just to see when this whole thing, when it will resolve. If you don't want to do the timing, you can skip it. But this will be like for when this whole thing is resolved and done with. Just because it's a timing reading. Pile 1, 2, and 3. Okay, pile 1. Today. Yeah, so for whoever picked this pile, it's resolved. Pile 2. April. It's April when I'm filming this. Pile 3. I have 6 of these in the deck. This shows up when it's undetermined, they don't want to tell you, or it's like a no. So yeah, it's pretty much resolved today. I'm filming this the last week of April. So that's funny. It's being cheeky. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to stick that up there. Okay, we're going to get some tarot to see what's going on. Okay. Hermit. Four of Cups, the Moon and the Star. Okay, so this is just telling me you're focusing on the wrong thing. Either what you want is clouded or obscured, or you have your attention on the wrong goal. So that's why it's for the best that it doesn't, because this isn't actually the right thing for you. There's something else out there under your nose that's better. The Star, it's a better fit, but the Moon's obscuring it, and the Four of Cups tells me you're focusing on the wrong thing. The Hermit just tells me there's I need to look deeper and to find some more knowledge. Maybe you need to do a bit more soul searching, which makes sense if this is focusing on the wrong thing right now. And then the Child Divine, that line, a special connection with the divines. I think there's a need to really do some more soul searching, because you're missing what you should be doing. You're missing it. It's being clouded by something else, but it's there. Okay, ask for some advice. Or you know what is this thing? What is the scenario that you're missing? Okay. Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. So this is something new, something that you're not doing, obviously. And it's something tangible. So think a new job, a new school. It's something tangible in your life that will bring you so much success. With the Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, this would bring you so much success, but maybe it's a bit more traditional than what you want to do. Maybe I just got that message. But yeah, something tangible, something job, career related, money, finances, maybe a business. There's something under your nose that you're not seeing because there's something else you have your focus on. Okay. Your advice. Okay. So for your advice, we have the Three of Swords, Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Okay, so your advice is that this no might be painful for some of you, but to acknowledge that you have so many other options out there, and you're going to be passionate about at least one of them. So yeah, this may be not what you wanted to hear, but there is something better for you out there. And this is asking you to take some time to think, to reflect, because there are so many options out there. You just have to grab it. You just have to take one. And not be clouded by the illusions that are around you, because this actually would not be a good fit for you. There's so much more success out there in something different. You just need to see it because they're there. Okay, so we're going to pull some more oracle cards just to get some final messages, themes, advice. Again, these are very short readings. New beginnings, like the Ace of Pentacles. They both have that archway, the mountains. You see that? Home and answers. Yeah, you don't have to look too far for the answers. They're right under your nose. They're right there. You just have to see them, but they're there. They're already around you. They're waiting for you to pick them up. Which is what we saw with the Star card as well, and the Four of Cups. Surrender to the divine. What have I been saying this entire reading? Surrender to the divine. Child divine. Didn't I say that? Connection with the divine. Meditate and contemplate. Didn't I say that with the Hermit? What have I been saying this entire reading? Okay. So yeah, just you need to take some time and just contemplate, because you have options out there. And they're way better options, and they're waiting for you to find them, and the answers will be The answers are there for you. You just have to take some time, surrender to the divine timing, divine plan, whatever it is, and contemplate on what options are out there for you, because they're there and they're way better than what this is. Even though the no is painful, I acknowledge no is very painful for you, but there is something so much better, and it is just under your nose. Okay, pile 3, that's what I have for you. Like I said, they're very short, very sweet, very to the point, but I feel like there's no point dragging them out because they've all been so like this. Like they've been very clear, I think. Okay, so thank you for watching, and please let me know in the comments what did and did not resonate. Thank you. Hello, pile 4, and welcome to your reading. So today we are doing a yes or no timing question. These are very short, very quick and to the point, but I feel like that's as long as they need to be. So please let me know what you think of the length of these. So we have femme fatale. Light attributes highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Shadow attributes an appropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money, and to power. Okay, so we're going to pull a yes or no question, a card. And then after that, I'm going to pull 3 timing cards, which you could pick between. Oh. A bittersweet victory. So that's a yes, but you will have to give something up or lose something, or it won't be everything that you wanted. Okay, so we're going to put 3 cards down, and you can pick between them. Oh, you didn't see that one. Okay, pile 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you ready? Don't force the situation. Okay, so the timing is not on your control, and there's not really, it's divine timing. It's not really set in stone. And there's nothing you can do to force it. Forcing it might actually slow it down. Number 2, the timing is changeable. Okay, similar reading. It's not really up to you. Let it happen as it's supposed to happen. Number 3, November. We all saw that one. Okay, so I'm filming this in April. So about 6 months from the time I'm filming it, but this is a timeless reading. Okay, so actually we're going to make these smaller. And I'm going to pull to see a bit more about this. We have the Star, the King of Cups, and that's that bittersweet victory coming in. Okay. Yeah, this is clear. The Star is, you know, that's going after your goal, hopes, going after your dreams, getting what you like. You know, I read Lenormand too, so, you know, to me, the Star is really like your goals, like getting them, being successful at them. And then we have the King of Cups, which is, it's about emotional maturity, balancing head and heart. So I do think that this yes means that your head is going to be like, I know this is the right choice for me, but your heart might be like, but I wish I had it all. And the 5 of Cups here tells me that there is something that you're not going to have everything. It's not going to be a best case scenario. There's going to be some loss involved here, because that's sorrow over what you've lost. You still have some cups, you still have some good stuff there, but you know, you don't have everything, and there's that bittersweet. And I feel like with the Femme Fatale card there, you know, I feel like you do the best that you can. Like this decision is the best that you can for you, or the best case, like the best case out of your what's going on, if that makes sense. Like it's like, you know, it's for the best. Okay. 7, yeah, and that just confirms the King of Swords rather, and the 7 of Pentacles. This is your head, this is your logic, this is your clear thinking, looking at what you've grown, right? Like the work you put in, what your outcome is, what you have, and, you know, making a decision based on that. And then we have the Death card. Yeah, so I think it's, you know, this is something that you may have wanted something different in your heart, but your head was like, this is the right thing. There's definitely, you know, when this is something that you've definitely made a clear decision, and it, you know, something was ready to go, and you made the logical versus the emotional kind of decision with this yes and this no. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few more oracle cards just to kind of get some more advice. And with the Death card, I do see that ending happening on its own time. I feel like this is you working away at this, whatever this is, and then the ending comes as it's supposed to come in its own divine timing, and there's nothing that you can do, like plants growing, right? They die in the winter when the seasons change, and there's nothing you can do. You can modify it a bit by greenhouses and stuff, but there's really nothing you can do. When winter comes, the plants, they hibernate or they die. So it's divine timing, I think, sweeping through. Okay, I want 2 of these. Oops, happiness. Okay, so this card landing like this, it really tells me that it is not going to be that sad. It's not going to be sad. It's going to be like, well, I wish I had it all, but I'm still content with what happened. So, you know, I was being a bit melodramatic there, but you're still going to be happy with the outcome and commitment. And you're going to be committed to it. Like this, whatever this is, you've committed to it or will be committed to it. It's not something that you're forced into. It's something that you choose to go into, or that you're okay with it being the way it is. So it's an ending that you want, and I'm wondering if it's like an ending of a job or something. Like you've done the work, you've built it. It's reached its natural conclusion, this natural ending. Oh, that's a lot. So it's not going to be like the super sad ending. It is going to be, you know, it's reached its end, and I enjoyed it while I had it. But our last final messages, we have, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Yeah, so this just tells me that there's no room for negative mindsets, and there's no room for, you know, negative thinking. Because there's really, if my talk about the bittersweet kind of put you off a bit, that's not my intention. And these cards are really saying that you can't focus on that, because you're still going to be so happy. You have the star, you have happiness. And it's not that you lost, it's just that it was a natural ending. So there's no need to really focus on negativity or any of that, if that's an issue. Like it's really saying that, you know, this is going to be good. You're going to be happy. It's going to be a natural ending. It's just, endings are always sad, right? In some way. And then we have nothing is yet set in stone. Communication is key. Okay, this just goes back to the timing. I think this is referring to the timing. Sorry about that. I had a coughing fit right when I got to the communication card. So, yeah, nothing is yet set in stone. I think that refers to the timing. Communication is key. I think this refers to, it's not just up to you. This isn't a decision or a question that is solely dependent on you. There's other people involved, other things involved, other situations involved. And you can't time a situation when there's third parties that are involved and whatever is going on. So I feel like if there's no communication happening, the need to make that happen, because it will speed it up, right? If this timing can happen anytime between now and, like, oh, I don't know, 5 years from now, that's just it. November, we'll say November. If this can happen anytime between now and November, you can do this at any time, right? So if talking can speed it up, then that's for the best for some of you, right? So it's really specifying that, like, communicating and talking, involving the other parties can really change when it happens. Anyways, that's all I have for you. Like I said, they were short and they were sweet. please let me know how you liked it and what did not resonate. Thank you for watching.